there is a new pack coming to Master Duel. We do need to talk about it, chat. It is time, okay? It's time for me to do the thing. We do the gamers. There's a new pack coming to the game, okay? And a lot of people not super hyped about it because it's a little weird. Basically, they're doing like a Halloween pack. It's dropping on October 27th, which right now is in like 2 days. We're getting this Hallow card, right? And this Ween card. And they kind of suck. They just look great. The artwork is awesome. Reminds me a lot of the Life Twins. I wouldn't be surprised if Evil Twins artist did the art for these because it's a very, very similar art style. It's a very good art style too. Really like it. The cards themselves, pretty atrocious. As far as I can tell, maybe I'm crazy, maybe I'm tripping, maybe these are actually crazy. Basically, both of them let your opponent pick one of these effects. So this one is for fiends, and Ween, Spirit of Treats, is for zombies, right? And basically, both of them have the same effect where your opponent gets to choose on normal or special summon of this card if they want this card to gain 800 attack for each zombie, or for the other one to be fiend, right? Or 800 attack for each fiend currently in your grave. Or they can choose to take 500 damage for each fiend in your grave or each zombie in your grave. This seems just awful, but really like cute, you know? The special from grave helps vampires. If this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can send one monster your opponent controls to the grave. And then the other one, if this card is destroyed by battle card effect, you special summon one monster from your opponent's grave to your field. Okay, I didn't even read that second effect. Okay, wait, the second effect is actually not bad. If this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can send a monster your opponent controls to the grave, no targeting. That's actually not that bad. Hallow could be pretty funny in Yubel. 0/0 Fiend. It's a Dingirsu on pop. Right. I didn't even notice this other effect down here. This one's actually pretty good. Not that bad. And this one is special summon the monster from your opponent's grave. That one's just, I don't know about that. Especially for zombies. It's not like zombie. Like, his Fiend does do self-popping quite a bit. And like Maz just said, actually, you could kind of run this in Yubel. It's kind of funny. More of a funny pick, but you could do it. The zombie one, I don't know about the zombie one. You know, like, summoning a monster from your opponent's grave can be useful in zombies, but, like, I don't know. Still, like, takes a lot of setup for not really a lot of reward. But anyway, so this is the pack, right? And we don't know every card that's going to be in this pack. We are getting the Gold Pride support, which I don't know how good this is. I am happy to see it. We can read it, you know. It's a level 8 synchro. So that means our Roller Baller plus our level 3 tuner. Okay. During your opponent's turn, quick effect, you can target one fusion, synchro, Xyz, or link monster on the field. Or if your LP are lower than your opponents, you can target 2, destroy them. That's fine. Once per turn during the end phase, if the previous effect was activated this turn, return this card to the extra and special summon Eliminator. Eliminator, which I suppose is a new monster. They're both mid. Look, whatever, okay? We're going to read it. It's Gold Pride, okay? I like Gold Pride, okay? I get it. It's probably mid, but we're going to read it. Level 5 tuner. That's interesting. If your LP are lower than your opponent, yeah, special. That's the same for every Gold Pride. If your LP are lower, you special it. You can banish one other Gold Pride monster from your hand, face up field or graveyard. Special summon one Gold Pride token with the same level as that banished monster. Also, this card cannot be used as material for a fusion, synchro, Xyz, or link summon this turn, except for a Gold Pride monster. Yeah, I agree. That's mid. You know, it's fine. Moon. This one, okay, let's not beat around the bush. This card is a must play for Fiendsmith, and it's kind of implying that we're probably going to be getting Fiendsmith pretty soon. I don't think it's going to be in the November pack, personally. I think they're going to hold out Fiendsmith for the big holiday push. Like, that's my expectation since it's such a huge meta-shifting deck. I think Fiendsmith is going to be that big, like, December meta push. So I think they're dropping this card early so that people cash in on this random, like, cute little Halloween pack. This card's a UR. I think it's just a one-of for your combo. You can target a face-up monster your opponent controls this card points to. This turn, if you link summon a link 5 monster using this card you control, you can also use that monster your opponent controls as material. So it's kind of like a reverse goddess, you know? It's cool. It's pretty cool. Goddess of the Closed World, I mean. Yeah, so the card is cool, but mostly you basically never use this effect. It's just a combo piece pretty much. You are a combo piece for Fiendsmith later. Yeah, it works for any Link 5, which is cool, right? Yeah, like you could make Borland with it. I also like that it points both to the Anima arrow and it also points to the Geonator Transverser arrow. Meaning now there's only one safe zone from this card on your field, and that would be your rightmost zone. Your rightmost zone is your only safe zone from Moon of the Closed Heaven, technically. They should drop a Link 1 that points here, like to the left, up left, just so people are never safe. You know what I mean? It'd be pretty funny. And okay, this is the big one for me, and this is the one I'm most interested in talking about. So Summon Sorceress is errated, and it's coming back. And look at that artwork, dude. I'm gonna need this. We're gonna have to make this work somehow, chat. That's a nice card. That's a cool card right there. That is a really powerful looking card right there. And if this card is Link Summon, you can special summon one monster from your hand in defense position to your opponent's zone this card points to. Then you can special summon one monster from your deck in defense position with the same type as that monster, but negate its effects. I still think this is crazy. Personally, I think there's no way this is not good. Or at least not so bad that you couldn't play it. You know what I mean? Like, sure, you need a monster in hand. But and even if the monster's negated on field for your own summon, like, who cares, bro? It's just a Fiend/Dragon card. It looks good in Fiend, looks good in Dragon. Looks good in Dinos, low-key. It does lock you out of the Evil Zors and Dinos for what it's worth. Oh, right, because it locks you into Dinos only after for the rest of the turn. Oh. That's a good point. I did not consider that. Okay, maybe I'm tripping, chat. Maybe it's actually ass. I did not think of that. That's a good point. That lock after the effect is actually a pretty big deal. It's good in Yubel until Varudris. Yeah, and I think Varudris, whatever, is probably going to be in November pack. I could see it in November pack. I think that's going to be like... I think they're going to drop like that tough shit that's not Fiendsmith in November and then drop Fiendsmith in December. That's what I'm expecting. This lets Beckoning get you full Yubel combo by itself instead of just Yama line. Yeah, like I can totally see in Yubel how this is crazy because this would be the only non-Fiend you summon and Yubel doesn't really lock you other than that moment where you have Shawarma on the field. So yeah, that's pretty crazy. This card is definitely going to see play. I think it's going to see play for sure. Not as splashable as I thought at first because I didn't fully think about this last little condition on the effect, but still, this card is definitely seeing play, dude. It's seeing play. Yeah, and I think it's probably very playable in Dragon Link as well. Let's be real. Probably very playable in Dragon Link as well. Oh yeah, Melodious I could see in November as well. For sure. I could totally see. So yeah, this is probably not going to be the biggest meta impact pack. This is going to be a must-have, I believe, at 1 for Fiendsmith. In Fiendsmith. But yeah, so I think this is going to be a must-have. Other than that, like if you love Gold Pride, you're probably going to pick this up just because you like Gold Pride. These cards are URs that I might keep them because of the art, and then I'll probably dismantle them later when I'm like really desperate because I think they look awesome. And Sorceress I'm keeping just because I could totally see this card becoming good again. Or like even when it comes out being pretty relevant. If I get this, I'm keeping it for the art, you know? At the end of the day. Yeah, some people in chat saying White Woods probably will come in November. I don't know either. I don't know what to expect, honestly, for November. I feel like they just want to go crazy on December. We could see Memento in November, though. Honestly, I'm still kind of coping that they just randomly put Memento in this Halloween pack. That'd be pretty cool. I think Memento fits the Halloween theme really well. And this is supposed to be a Halloween theme pack, obviously, with Hallow and fucking Ween over here. Really funny name. So... yeah, I would like to see Memento support. I feel like it would make sense, you know? And it'd be a nice change of pace because Memento's actually good, you know, with the support. Yeah, so that's basically my take. I think Fiendsmith is going to be probably in December, and then I think you might as well get this card early. Although, it's not impossible they reprint it for the Fiendsmith pack, but sometimes they like to do this thing where, you know, 2 months later, oh, the pack is gone. You need this staple. You better use your UR dust on it. You know what I mean? I feel like that's kind of what they're doing with this one. So that's my impression. That's why I'm recommending you keep a copy. I don't think they're going to reprint it for the Fiendsmith pack, but I could be wrong. Sometimes they actually do reprint it very shortly after for the new set. So it's totally possible that they would.